Dave's Awesome Crime School celebrates the artistic inclement... Inclement? No. Anyway, we like artsy stuff. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Academia School Simulator, where thanks to the comments section, as usual, we may at least have a temporary fix to some of our money woes. Not a permanent solution, but more than a couple of people reminded me that back on day one, when we opened Dave's Awesome Crime School, we hired a teacher and then never fired her, and she's not doing anything. She's actually just hanging out, getting paid lots of money every day to do squat around here. Let's see if we can correct that problem. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember you, Carolyn Watson, because you were very boring, which is not memorable, but I remembered your trait. Yeah, you've been kicking around here for half a school year doing nothing, sucking up $611 every single day. Hopefully this X is going to fire you. Yes, I want to fire her for $611 every single day. Okay, now we're only down negative 22. Bye, Carolyn. You were very boring. I'm going to take some other commenters' advice. Oh, this needs to be fixed. You know what? This just goes along with my plan. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And I'm actually going to get rid of this one. There's 2 toilets. Those things cost me, I believe, $33 a day. Yeah, 30. I'm sorry, girls. I'm very sorry. You're going to have to kind of take turns and wait. No, don't go in the cubicle while she's in there, dude. That's super creepy of you. I know you were dismantling it. You weren't. You too. Get out of there. Come on. Maybe wait till the end of the day for that. Oh, you just hopped over to another one, Michelle. Good for you. Good for you. Well, your needs in that department should be satisfied very, very quickly. How are you doing otherwise? Wow, you're a pretty good student. You're really good at language, math, science, and art. Oh, good for you. And your needs are all pretty much met. Yeah, you feel safe. You're clean. You're excited. Okay, star student there, Michelle. Alrighty, fair enough. Where are we at? Day 6. It's only 3 more days in the school year. Oh, we jumped up into positive after clearing out the toilets. Excellent. We technically have a profitable school at this point. I am slightly bummed out about the whole accountancy issue, because the accountant really didn't tell me what I wanted to know. I just saw cafeteria and vending machine income come up. Accountant, that is actually your job, is to break that down for me. I'm going to check one more time if I can get a better idea on the accounting sheet how much money we're making from the vending machines. Okay, I take everything back, Miss Accountant person. It is actually in here. I must have skipped over it before. So we make $25 a day from the vending machines, or at least I'm assuming we made $25 yesterday from the vending machines. That number probably fluctuates. Did okay on the cafeteria. Not bad at all there. Why would I make money on a wood panel floor? Maybe I dismantled it and I would theoretically get some money back from that? We're making $4.20 on the toilets? I don't follow you there. Are they pay toilets? Have I instituted pay toilets in a school? That's awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, you will pay to use that toilet. And P.S., you're going to have to wait longer. There's 2 less of them now. All right, so yeah, the vending machine income just went up. I should look at this at the very end of the day, which I think is kind of right now-ish, actually. So $34 on the vending machines, but they cost me, come here, they cost me $11 a day. So they might be breaking even. They might be breaking even, but probably not, considering I've got 3 of them. Pretty sure 3 of them. So, okay, yeah, they might just be breaking even. I'm going to keep them, but I'm not going to add more right now. We'll just leave that as is. Okay, what else can I do in some cost-cutting measures around here? I could get rid of one of the toilets in the men's bathroom. Yeah, why not? Why not? You guys can use urinals. That's what guys do these days. It's a brand new fad. Everyone getting into it. So get rid of one of those. That's another $33 a day I'm saving. And yeah, the teacher was the bulk of it. I'm not going to lie. I completely forgot that I hired someone and never used them. Thank you again to the comments section, several people, for reminding me of that. And you know what? I was just noticing on the counting sheet, we made $136 in bushes. I may as well get rid of the rest of them. I have no plans to keep them. So if the builders have nothing to do, which they often don't, continue with Operation Deforestation. Well, bright and early the next day, and I'm having a think that we should do Expanding Horizons. Get a library in here. Now, can I do that right now? Research Knowledge Bank. Okay, so it would be 6,500 total if I put in a library. What would it cost me to get this, whatever, research thing? Anyway, the thing that lets me have a library around here. Where does that live for a living? Oh, okay, it's all the way over here, and it's $4,000. That is not a small amount of money. I'm going to be on a razor-thin margin while we're researching this. I'm going to do it, because I think it's a good thing to do. So give me, first of all, give me my 4,000 back. Thank you very much. I'm going to apply for that. All right, it's going to be 4 hours to research that. I think that's going to go right here. I'm going to try, if I can, to build a nice big library. Let's get that started. Let's do a door, because it's not like I'm not going to do it. I've kind of committed at this point. So what if we got a door? How about two? One there and one up there. Okay. And then get me my jet black crime walls, please. There and there and there. And then let's bring this over. Wow, we are hemorrhaging money super quickly. This may be too big. I don't know. I'm going for a big library. That is my goal. This might be too big. We'll see. I'm already down to 3,800. Whew, that went down quick. Wow, those jet black crime walls. But you gotta have them. You know you do. Well, the kids are in, and somebody actually showed up with a cassette tape Walkman again. I didn't know they still made those. I guess you found it in an antique store or something. You're thinking about television. Does that mean you want a television in the common room? I don't know. You're having a bit of a love thing going on. Vito, tell me about yourself. Who are you You're a fun-loving alien. That sounds like an 80s band. Alright, so my fun-loving alien here who's very artistically inclined. You are exceptionally good at art. You're not super disciplined. I don't want to catch you smoking in the boys' room. Speaking of 80s bands. And you're no longer confessing your love. I hope it went well for you. Oh, is that your love note mashed on the ground there? I hope not. Anyway, I hope it worked out well for you there. And you're all it's Bartos again. I was going to say you're all beat-faced and red. You're one of my perennial delinquents. You're my careless bookworm smoker. I often catch you smoking in the boys' room. In fact, you've been scolded already. You just got here. School just opened and somebody already had to have a talk with you. You're not actually terrible at art. Okay, you're not awful at languages or PE either, but Bartos, I'm just saying I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to expel you. So I had them cancel Operation Deforestation for the time being because they were obsessed with ripping out everything green and living on the landscape and not actually building my library. So I've got them back doing that. Doors, all of that is in play. Boy, I'd love to put down some floors. I would super, super love to put down some floors. Just for argument's sake. How much are those? Again, they're $20 a tile. That would be a ridiculous amount of money to do the cafeteria or the library. I think it's going to have to be a mud floor. Hey, you two! Break it up over there. Break it up. Okay, we finished up Knowledge Bank. So, let's avoid the entire issue that we had with the accountant. And by we, I mean me. Let's actually zone this out first before we get all excited about anything. So where is library? There we go. This is going to need bookshelf, table, chairs, teacher's table. Okay, I don't know why a teacher's in there. Well, I guess there'd be a librarian of sorts. Sure. Yay, I remembered to zone it out. I'm so excited about that. Does that have its own little tab in here? It does. How much are bookshelves? 105. Okay, I can cope with this. Teacher's table, 70 on that. Hand sanitizer, I'm not actually opposed to having more of those, so that's fine. Let's get this to go. How about how do I want this to go? How about, rotate. Rotate. So table and table for right now. And then chair, rotate, and then a bunch of chairs going like that. That's a start. Let's get the hand sanitizer right by the door, like that. And then the most important part of most libraries, bookshelves. I'm going to leave a little bit of space so they can get in and out of here. Can I not put that back to back? I can't put it back to back. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'd like to put those back to back. But here we are. I can't. So you can have that, and that. Let's not forget the teacher's table. That can live up there. Oh, whoever is the librarian isn't going to see anything going on here. Wow, there's going to be a lot of naughty things happening around here. But you can have another couple of bookshelves just because I think it looks nice. Not quite there because that's where the hand sanitizer is. Okay, everybody gets to building that, please. Now that's everything, right? Tables, chairs, sanitizer, teacher's table, and multiple bookshelves, and the library will be complete. I'm treating myself to an extra table up here because I think it looks nice. It kind of fleshes out the room there. So a couple more of those. And I would imagine that the students are going to be spending a lot of time in here, much like the common room. So I may as well have some extra places for people to sit. Okay, that will almost be done. In fact, I think when he's done with the teacher's table, that should tick over that we've accomplished that mission. Anytime now, Sparky. Thank you. Unlocked Discovering History. What does that do for a living? Oh, it's an AV room. Okay. Well, we could have a think about that. It's not a small amount of money, and I've already got the research for it. I could pretty much slam that out almost immediately. Huh. Can I just zone that out? I mean, does that exist? Can I just have that, like, right now? Yeah, I totally can. And it doesn't even take that much stuff except a bunch of chairs. I guess so people can, sit and watch TV. Okay, that's $5,000. And I can nail that right now. Already got the research. That $5,000, that could get me some flooring around here. So, like any school, the AV room is always right next to the library. In fact, it's usually part of the library. So let's get my jet black crime walls. Thank you very much. You can go there, and then a double door. Try not to make this too big, Dave. But I gotta get a bunch of chairs in there, so let's make sure there's some room. Get that to go there, and then double door can go right there. Let's remember to zone it out, Dave! Yay, you are officially an AV room now. Okay, chairs. Well, let's start with the television, because apparently that's the most important part here. So I'm gonna need... No, back that up a second. Start with chairs, actually. So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this makes no sense because I didn't want to put them in front of the door. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? It makes sense in my head. Somewhere in my head, this makes complete sense. The television can go right there, right in the middle. The teacher's table can go over here, and then the cabinet can slip in right there. Perfect. And I'm going to once again treat myself to a few extra chairs. So that and that. Oh dear, there's a random event. Yeah, you guys get on with that. I got to figure out what's going on over here. What's the problem? Nationwide competition to find the best language students. Oh, I've actually got a couple of ones who are decent at that. Enter a team of average for a 40% chance of 100, or enter a team of good. I have to pay 1,000 for this, though. I have to pay 1,000 no matter what I do, and I've already accepted it now. Well, obviously I'm going to take the highest chance if it's the same amount of money. All right, rolling the dice here. Spell your little hearts out. Yes, we got it. We won the spelling bee. You're darn right we did. 100 prestige. I needed that. I really needed that. We do run low on that, what with it being a crime school run by a gangster and all. Okay, I should go actually accept the AV thing. So, Discovering History, apply for that, and then it will be done and done. Fantastic. Great. Good. Oh, and they just flew in here to watch TV. Just flew in here. And I guess this is history. I guess, are they learning history doing this? Can I check? Can I see how your history's doing? You're at 64 now, and you're watching a TV show ostensibly about Aztec pyramids. There we go, yeah. Are you going to go up in history when you're done with this? Is this actually helping you learn? I do notice there's some students who don't have seats. I'm just going to keep an eye on you, Andreas. Just going to watch you and see if you go up in history when you're done watching television. Well, he didn't, unless he was lower before he came in. He's still at 64, but maybe that helps in some way. The other thing I don't know is who's teaching this class. Like, where am I getting teachers for this? I've only got the bare minimum. I mean, I guess, yes, some of them are not teaching at all times. Yeah, you're just hanging out, Lori. You're just hanging out in here. So you're not doing anything. You could go turn the television on or run the library or something. I am actually already going to kick this back. Maybe I should do it when they go home. I want to put some more chairs down. In here so more students can be in here. So I want to kick the TV back against the wall, but I can't move it, so I'm going to have to sell it. Okay, you know what? We'll conquer this right now. We'll just put another TV directly behind it, and then when that's built, I'll destroy the first one. That'll be entertaining for the kids. And while I'm in here, who is actually teaching this? Samantha Roberts. Okay, you're ordinary. That's fine. You don't cost me a lot either compared to some of the other teachers. I like that about you. You're fun. Probably not a very good teacher. That's the thing. Okay, no, I'm not going to fire you. You just do whatever it is you think you do around here. What's your problem? Chris, what's your problem, man? You're heartbroken. Alright, well, you're hanging out in the AV room all alone crying. Maybe kind of, tough it out there, Cupcake. It's school. Things are going to happen. It gets better after this, I swear to God, man. School is the least important part of your life. And with all that money that we made from a relatively easy task here, yeah, I'm treating myself to some floors. I'm going to treat myself to some floors somewhere. I don't know where yet. Although before I do, I should figure out what I'm going to do next in case I've got to research something. And could somebody please, get over there. Yeah, repair that, please. Repair that. Oh, and destroy or rather sell this television. Yeah, that's more electricity right there. That's more... Well, I'm going to cut my electrical bill in half on televisions by destroying one of them, but that is another $11 a day. All these things add up really quickly. I would guess there's nothing in the library that's going to cost me money. It's the hand sanitizer? My God, the hand sanitizer cost me $13 a day. I'd love to do Set Them Straight. That just sounds great. Get a guidance counselor to counsel the delinquent students, especially Bartosz and Janet about the smoking thing. It's a lot of money, there's no question, but I've got to do research and hire somebody, and that will immediately tank me into negative numbers. I really want to do that, but I don't think right now. Same with principal support. Be great to have a vice principal, but that's somebody else I've got to hire. What could I do? I can't do school lunches because if we get better food, it's going to cost me more. What could I do that basically costs me nothing, really, is what I'm looking for here. Build an art room. Okay. It doesn't cost me nothing. I've got to research liberal arts. But actually, I have, just in my sort of random scanning, we seem to do well in art. We seem to have a lot of artistically inclined kids. And I kind of like that. If this were my real school, I would totally already have an art department. I do want to save this space for a cafeteria expansion, so I can make the cafeteria bigger. So where am I going to put the art room? I'm kind of feeling this is all going to be offices. I'm kind of seeing the vice principal, maybe the guidance counselor live over here. I don't know where to expand to. I guess we're done. School's over. Cancel the series. I don't know exactly what to do. Wait a minute. What if I did a big room? No, that's silly, Dave. Don't do that. That's a silly idea. Okay. I will do a room. Get the research going and then figure it out. So liberal arts, $4,000. That's a fortune, but there it is. Let me go and accept that so I can get at least $2,000 back. That's something. And then figure out what I'm going to do here. I'd kind of like it to be off the AV room and the library at the same time. Okay. I like what I'm thinking here. I'm going to just quickly blueprint this out. With walls, Dave, there you go. So if I said maybe it was like here, again, this is probably too big. Probably building these things way too big. But what if it was off here, and then I did a door in the AV room and the library? So there'd be easy access in it. That's probably a way too big a place. I also got to think about future classrooms. This is not our only staff. I've watched Pench at the Geek Cupboard do this. He had like hundreds and hundreds of students all over the place. It was all insane. It was very, very good and very, very chaotic. Don't quite know how he handled it, but I got to think about that. It's next day, tomorrow, is the last day of the school year. All right, get this locked in. And when we get the research done, get this locked in, and then we'll figure it out from there. In the meantime, I wonder how much it would cost me to just expand the cafeteria now. I'm thinking that's probably a good idea. I could move one of these cookers. In fact, do I really need two? I don't know the answer to that. Probably not right now. I might later when there's more students. I could move one of these cookers, put a door here, expand the cafeteria all the way out and around, and then the cooks could get in and out, and then I could have serving areas on both sides, and then tables. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling everything that I just said there. And I kind of have a little bit of money to do it. And we make money on those kitchens. I mean, we make money from the students, from the food. Although doubling the size of the cafeteria is not really what I need right now. We've got the seats that we need. Okay, back burner that. That may be my first project next year. Is it Bartos or Janet again? It's Bartos. It's Bartos. Of course it is. Bartos. Oh, man. Wow. I know you're junior. I know junior year is kind of a free-for-all. At least in the American high school system. Nobody pays any attention to the juniors. Seriously, nobody pays the slightest bit of attention to the juniors. But we catch you every single time, Bartos. Oh, what have you got? Hold on. Oh, you've got a food delivery. Okay. I thought you had a giant pizza. I was really excited about that. Well, this stove is about to break down, which really, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it rather than repair it. I'll put another one up, but random event. Okay, what? Best art students. Oh, we do great at that. I don't quite have any excellent art students. Yeah, we do really, really good at that. In actuality, like we have great artistic students. So, yeah, I'm actually shocked we don't have the excellent art students. That's actually rather surprising. I thought we would have crept into that by now. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. I think we can do this. Students won the competition. You're darn right they do. Dave's Awesome Crime School celebrates the artistic inclement? No. Anyway, we like artsy stuff. So I'm going to put the stove back here. There we go. I'll put another stove there. Because maybe I'll put a door here. I haven't quite decided on any of that. So Kitty, hi Kitty. Kitty's asleep in the cafeteria. Hi Kitty. I might put a door here. I might put a door there. I'm just all very up in the air about the expansion of the cafeteria, but that was my plan and I'm sticking to it. I always saw that the cafeteria could expand outwards in this direction, which brings me back to how is this school going to expand now? Maybe it just starts to expand this way. I've kind of started pushing over here. Maybe I knock down these walls, bring this corridor out, and something could live here. Or, different idea, I could put another corridor going up into whatever this is that I'm making here. I've forgotten at this point. And then it could go out. I don't know. All right. Third plan. Oh, lots of 6 students. Don't forget about my third plan. Lots of 6 students here. I mean, they're being taken care of. We are working on them. They're all getting high-intensity cough syrup. That's great for kids. But lots of them. That's unfortunate. I could put up like one more hand sanitizer or 2. If it came to that. Anyway, back to plan 3. Corridor goes out and corridor goes up. Then I could put rooms here and up here. We'll have a think about it when I get whatever this is that I'm creating. I've completely forgotten. Okay, we finished liberal arts, so I was building an art room. Right, art room. Let's get that here. And then let's start with obvious things like actually putting doors in this place. So door can go there and there. And that's good for right now. Just do do those doors. And then I'll figure the rest out later. So art room, what do you actually need? 5 easels and then the other things. Okay, great, good. Well, we are apparently at a very artsy school. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. How much money do I have? I have some money. A smoker's been caught. It's either Janet or Bartos. Just send them to the principal's office like we always do. Let me get the chalkboard in. Make sure I can put the big stuff in. Will that fit like that? Yeah, it will. And then the art shelf. That could go like that. And then more easels. Again, what do you need? Chalkboard and indoors. Okay. Yeah, let's get some more easels. Let's go all artsy here. There we go. 12 easels. We're going maximum art in the art room here. Doors are in. Good. People can get in and out of the eventual art room. And I think, what else are you missing? Oh, you're not technically indoors because I haven't actually put up the jet black crime walls yet. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. That's just a blueprint. I forgot that was a blueprint and not an actual outline of something for you to be doing around here. There you go. Get back to work, guys. When you're done, I'll get some money and then we can look at what the next step is. I really want to put some floors down somewhere. Okay, they finished up the walls there. We've got, the arts and crafts thing done. School architect, and then sound of music. I would assume that is a music room. I don't know what else that would be. That's kind of the track we've been going down. Library to AV room to art room. I'm glad that's up. I'm putting floors down. I can't not. It's got to happen. I got to have floors somewhere around here. What would you put in an art room? Exposed brick. It'll look wicked artsy. It'll look super, super artsy in there. I know I just spent a fortune. I know, game. Stop making all those numbers tick by. You're painting what? What did you paint? Nothing rude, I hope. It's a little rude. It looks like somebody being murdered. Is that right? Wow, I think we might need that counselor sooner than I thought. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be very, very exciting. I'm going to finally close off this room. This corridor, rather, so it's finally inside somewhere. It's just kind of making me nuts that basically the school is still outside. And then I'm putting my floors down. Where's my... Oh, food fight. Hang on. Bartos! Hey, whoa, Bartos! What is your deal, man? I know you're a careless bookworm smoker. We catch the smoking thing all the time. You are just a little Dennis the Menace, aren't you? And that applies whether you're American or British. We both have different Dennis the Menaces, but they would both start a food fight. Okay, is there a food fight going on? Alright, you've got food. I'm keeping an eye on you, because 50% of the equation is happening. There is food. I don't see any food fighting. Did we pull Bartos into the principal? Yeah, we sure did. Bartos, what are you doing? You're going to eat. Do you deserve that? Is that fair? I think you should go clean the place up. It is literally Bartos and Janet every single day. They are our 2 delinquent students. It's the 2 of them. They're like a tiny, tiny, somewhat adorable crime ring around here. It's the 2 of them every single day. And mostly smoking. Although I think Bartos should get a rowdy for the food fight thing. Maybe the fight didn't actually happen, so he doesn't get a little tick on that. I don't know. But it's the 2 of them. Oh my god, I sound like a principal. The 2 of you every day. You know, speaking of principals, I did kind of half notice that you can rename virtually everybody around here. So I think as the series progresses, I'm really having a good time with academia. I hope you guys are having fun watching it, because I'm having a real good time playing it. I think we might do some renaming around here, and I'm going to start with the principal, because I really feel the principal should be someone who turned me on to academia and got me playing this. So Kei Kazuma is gone. We now have Principal Penge Cupboard in honor, of course, of Penge at the Geek Cupboard, who's been playing Academia for about 150 years, and I've watched them. I had a great time watching them, and it made me say to myself, boy, I sure would like to play that game at some point. So now, Penge Cupboard is in fact our principal. There you go. You are in charge of stuff around here. I would particularly like you to deal with Bartosz and Janet. Now, that only leaves the question, who am I gonna be? Okay, we all know that in every single 80s movie, the janitor is the coolest person in high school, so I am making myself a janitor. Janitor Dave, right there, I'm off and running. I've got some trash in my hands. If you've got some good suggestions for some things we can rename around here, do please let me know in the comments section. Wow, the art department is doing great. I'm really encouraged by that. If this were a legitimate real high school, I would totally have as big an art department and library and even an AV room as I could get. That's kind of the way I skewed when I was in school. Yeah, I see you two down there, Janet and Bartosz. I see you too. Little cute crime ring that you are. Don't think we're not watching you, 'cause we are. I was so distracted by Bartosz and Janet, I almost forgot to build floors. What was I thinking? Get me my Versailles floor right there. Wasn't even that bad. And it'll flesh out this corridor nicely there. That'll look good. What's my next move? What is my next move here? School architect is what? Oh, it's new walls and floors. But I'd have to research it, and that's a silly way to spend my money right now. I totally want fancy floors. And that goth fence that was around there somewhere. What's a staff lounge? Oh, okay. We've already got the research. And that's for the staff like the janitors and the monitors, I assume. Okay, we could do that. That would go well right over here, actually. So yeah, I will accept that, and I will get a staff lounge going. We already have the research, so what, in theory, does it need exactly? Staff lounge needs sofa, table, chair, largely the same things that the faculty lounge did. I don't see microwave in there, but largely the same things. It's cost me a little bit of electricity. We can float that for right now. And you're thinking 7x5. Yeah, I see where you're going with that game. So give me a staff lounge. Let's actually zone it out before I even start building it. How about 6x7? There you go. Get me my jet black crime walls. Well, they're off and running on that. I should have everything outlined here. A couple of sofas, coffee machine, chairs, and tables. I guess you guys don't get a microwave. Do you get to use the faculty microwave? Probably not. I bet there's a bit of a turf war between those two groups. So yeah, I guess you guys have cold food or something like that. All right. How am I feeling? I'm just thinking now how difficult it would be to clean drips of paint off of an exposed brick floor, but it looks great, and that's pretty much all I care about. Still in positive numbers, although that is continuing to tick down as I'm adding more things here, like the coffee maker. That's going to be some money right there. I'd love to get through. I'm actually going to kick it into high gear here. There, my staff thing is done. Oh, there's staff toilets. Oh, that's expensive, because that's going to be a ton of water that I spent. A ton of water. And now we're down to just plus 18. We are on a razor margin right now. A razor margin. So a brand new morning, and it's the last day of the year. This is it. This is the end of the school year right now. So I'm kind of nervous about what we're going to get at the end of the year. I feel we've done good in prestige. I think we got a lot of prestige. We beat a lot of those random events. And that was good. And I've built a lot of stuff. I've actually tried to do my best here in getting all this stuff in. With this last day, what could I do in terms of a grant that would be effectively free? Maybe something I didn't have to research anything for. Well, actually, continuing along the same theme, it would be The Sound of Music. I've already got the research for it. It's a ton of money. It's a lot of money. I wonder if the instruments or whatever we're putting in the room are really expensive or something. But we get a 30% discount anyway because we're a bunch of gangsters. I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm taking The Sound of Music, and that kind of locks in how I see this side of the building going. So I'm going to build the music room here. Yes. Okay. Start. Begin. door. Oh, I got to go over and get... Hang on. Door. Okay, go back over here. I want to make sure that this door is staff only. There we go. Staff only door there. Now, back to the music department. I could put, here's my plan. Jet black crime walls. Nobody is surprised by this. That's going to go down here, and that's going to come across here. This area could potentially be the staff toilet. I'll have a think about that, and then I'll bring the corridor out more in this direction. But for right now, they can get in and out through the library, with a couple of doors, really. I don't know. Yeah, they can get in and out through the library and through the art room. That's all fine. So get me to zones. Get me to classroom. Get me to... Wait, is music its own thing? It's got to be its own thing. There we go. Music room. Yeah, there are instruments. Or at least a piano. I bet that piano ain't going to be cheap. I got a sneaking suspicion you don't buy a piano for nothing. Okay, what do you need here? Let's get to objects and music room. How much is the piano? That's only $350. That's a pretty cheap piano, all things considered. Let's put the piano right here and the chalkboard right next to it. Cabinet could go, I don't know, anywhere at all, really. How about sort of there? And then, much like the art department, I think I'll make this bigger than I think it should be. Let's get a bunch of chairs in here so everyone can listen to the piano. But you know what? I've been in a music room or two in school. Chairs always end up chaotic. Everyone just pulls the chairs wherever they feel. So I'm going to do the same. We're just going to mess this up a little bit here. That's a music department right there. Okay, good. Done. Sold. Build that and then give me some money. Wow, I have some money. Okay, floors. Yeah, there's my money coming in for that. So let's get... This'll be wood floor, definitely. This will absolutely be wood floor. That's what you'd have. Nice acoustics off of that if you do it properly. So music department goes in. Everyone's going to be wicked chill about that. Yeah, they're really into it. Somebody brought a saxophone. Somebody brought a cello, I think that is. You have, I believe, a kazoo. Good luck with that. And some violins and guitars going on. Oh, I like this. It's the artsy section of school. AV room, library, music room, and the art room. I like this area. This is good. I like it so much I'm going to celebrate by giving the staff lounge some wood flooring. I have some money. I don't 1,000,000% have no money. And we are, with a big old 18, technically profitable. I'd love to do the cafeteria. That's going to be a fortune. That is going to be a small fortune to do that. Let's do it. You know what? The money exists. The money is there right now. So let's go ahead and do that. What have I seen that might be nice for a cafeteria? Maybe the diagonal? I could see that. Yeah, I gotta unlock the rest of those floors. Congratulations, you are finally getting some flooring around here. Well, I still don't know if these specialized rooms increase their learning. I feel it must, but Jeremy here is maxed out in art. He's actually maxed out in math and language, too. And almost in science. Jeremy, you are a solid A. Maybe an A- with that history. And you're not so great on PE, but maybe an A-, but you are a solid student. So do please let me know in the comments. I would assume they do. I would assume that the specialized rooms would increase their knowledge in that particular category. That's just kind of the way games work, I think. Well, the school day is coming to an end, and so is the school year. I have not been through my first school year. I don't know what's coming. Some sort of evaluation, I know that, but I don't know how good or bad it's going to be. I'm also seeing, did I miss a bit of floor there? Yeah, I did. Hang on. The entire game has to stop for a second. We'll deal with our impending evaluation momentarily right after I deal with the floor issue. So go ahead and slap that tile in there when you get a chance, please, Sparky. Thank you. And my next goal has got to be more janitors and more monitors, particularly janitors. I mean, I just added like 25% to the size of this school, and they just cannot possibly keep up, especially because they're not zoned to. They have a route, and it ain't in here. I need at least another janitor in the very near future. That'll put me into negative numbers. I might be able to find some cost-cutting measures somewhere else. I just don't know where. Many of the rooms have their own hand sanitizers, so maybe I can peel back on the ones that are out in the hallway here. I do have like 3 of them. This one, no, that's a brick wall. That's different, Dave. This one right here, that's still a brick wall, Dave. There we go, the hand sanitizer. Get rid of that. There's $13 I just saved right there. I've got 2 out in the halls here. The bathrooms are here. And there's multiple other hand sanitizers all over the place. And let's remember to set the faculty lounge to a staff-only door. And for that matter, the accountant's office. I don't need the kids coming in here looking through my books and finding out we're only $18 ahead of the game here. So anything else needs to be staff only. Not the principal's office, because we need the kids to go in there to get disciplined. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, how'd we do? Alright, moved up to the Algae League. You're saying congratulations, so I'm assuming Algae is good. Keep up the good work. Okay. My rank is 715 out of 1,000. That's not terrible. Actually, that's not terrible. We started it at the lowest rank. We've bumped up a full quarter. That's not bad. Oh, and we have a rival. Oh dear. Whom is it? If we can beat them in the rankings, we do a thing. Okay, there's a lot of information going on here. Let me try and assimilate some of this. Okay, so we did very well with our passing rate. In fact, it looks like only 2 students didn't pass, 1 junior, 1 senior. I'll bet one of those juniors was Janitor Bartos. Guarantee you it was. All the freshmen passed, all the sophomores passed. We did actually have an excellent passing rate. Only 2 didn't pass, so 97% on that. We tanked on cleanliness. I've got to get more janitors in play. A solid F on cleanliness. And you know what? That's pretty fair. I agree with that. Did actually very well in delinquency. Now, I wonder if that's because we really only had Janet and Bartos, so really only had 2 delinquents, or is it because we kept catching and disciplining Janet and Bartos, or a combination thereof? I don't know. Graduate pedigree. Determined by student grades. Higher grades mean your students will get into better universities. Oh, okay. Okay, so we did really well with that. It looks like a lot of our students are going on to good schools. And again, we are 715 rank. I guess our rival is 565, so we got some work to do there. And 1 student peed in the bush. I think way more than that did. Way more than that did. That happened a lot before we got the hang of bathrooms. Oh, and I can actually break this down student by student. Well, who failed? Joan and Cirrus. Okay, not who I expected. Yeah, I knew I could expel people somewhere. Cirrus, what was your problem? Oh, wow, you were terrible. Apologetic. You should be, sir. You should be. Or ma'am, I'm not 100% sure with that name. Yeah, you were awful. What were you doing this whole time? And Joan, what was your problem? Wow! You were even worse. You did so badly at history, I don't think you even understand how time works. I don't think you understand that history existed in the past. You are just living moment. You're a goldfish. You're just living moment by moment. Everything that happens is a brand new day to you. History just never existed. Okay, I can see why you failed there. Well, I'm going to tell you, for my first school year, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm okay with that. 715 from 1,000. I'm not bad, and we graduated almost everyone except for those 2 weirdos. Frankly, I don't think they should be allowed out of the house, never mind graduating school. I think I did okay with this, but I, of course, reserve the right to be corrected in the comments section. We'll call it on Academia School Simulator for today. We'll pick up some more of this again next time with a brand new school year and a little more money in our pockets. I won't say no to that. So do please let me know what you're thinking of Academia. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.